Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, we got another Bleach Immortal Soul up today. Got some things to go over, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Karakura Town event is ending today, so today is the last day that you will be able to go ahead and beat up on Aizen before he will be closing out here about 6 hours. So make sure that this will be open for a few more days. Just make sure you get what you want. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Omni Shards. Really nothing in terms of UR weapon shards that I'm really looking for, so I'll just grab up the Omni Shards, as many as I can. I want to get enough Omni Shards to go ahead and bring up Dan Ichigo, bring him up to 5-star, so I can start promoting his skills. The damage increase will help immensely. He might actually overtake Zangetsu, Tensa Zangetsu, once I do that, so that's something I definitely want to do. I need 140 shards to do it, I believe. Yes, 140. I've got 102, I believe. 102, I think. Yes, 102, and I'm going to get another 15 to 20 from this. So I'll be really close to what I need to. So I should be able to bring him up in a few weeks, which is what I'm looking for. Should make my team immensely stronger and should be helpful going into the elite stages that we're going to be hitting here shortly. So go ahead and make sure you knock this out. All right, second thing, World Championship is up. This is definitely something that you want to participate in simply because of the rewards. The rewards are immense for this. So I'm in Platinum 2, so I'm going to have to start working through here. The rewards, you get the tier rewards. You can automatically claim these. So as you can see, I get everything for Platinum. So I've already got all these shards. I got 10 Omni Shards. These are SSR shards, and they can be used on quite a few characters. I actually used a large chunk of them on Unohana. Took her up to 6 stars. She's now 6-star for me. And I also used some of them on Isshin to bring Isshin up for one of the bonds that I'm working on. So that you could use them on. I think they have like 8 or 9 characters you could choose from. It's not on every single character, but it's on mostly 8 or 9, and then prominent ones that you can use. So you should be able to deal with that. So go ahead and participate in this, because you do want to get the rewards, because they got some really good rewards at the end of the season. So I'm at Platinum right now, so I'm like right here, so I'm automatically going to get some shards. Okay, but like I said, I haven't started much, so I'm getting ready to do mine right now. I'm going to do them after this video, but I want to get up into the diamond. Okay, I want to actually get 50 shards. That's enough to make a weapon. So that's what I'm looking for. This is SSR weapons. These are not. This is not a UR weapon. Okay, this is SSR weapon, but it can be used for Ichigo is in here. So if you want to get Ichigo in here, also pretty soon. I'll be able to use it for that's Stark, and I think that's Halibel. I believe so. But yeah, so you'll be able to use this stuff for some of the characters, and this is one of the really easy ways. There's Ichigo's right there. So this is one of the easy ways to get Minazuki shards if you're working on Unohana. She is a healer, so if you're looking for there, so I really don't see Ichigo shards and Minazuki shards. You do not see those inside of the gacha shop. They are not an option to purchase. So if you want them, you have to get them through here. So I've already double awakened Ichigo's weapon, and I'm going to go ahead and do a 3rd awakening on it, just because it's one of the ones that I can use. He's really the only SSR version character I'm using. He's of course UR now. He starts out as R, then SR, then you can take him all the way up to a UR character. So and he does pretty good damage, so he's not that bad. I've still got him on my team, and I probably could. I don't use him on my main team. I use him on my squad boss team, and I use him on my defend Karakura Town a team, because he's a red attacker. And when you want to go under red attackers, I use him. The only red attackers I have on my main team are Tensa Zangetsu, Dan Ichigo, and Where Did You Go? So, but I do use base Ichigo on both Squad Boss and Karakura. So that's why I do level him up and continue on with the shards. So this is a good way to get it. I mean, I would really, if I could get 100, I'd be immensely pleased. I'll try to get up into Grandmaster. Master right here would be really nice. I'd be able to make 2 of the weapons. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, so it's a good way to get your hands on some weapons. It's not difficult. Okay, there's it's just something that you need to just do. Okay, just get in there and do it. You get your daily runs a day. You get a little bit of rewards. They're not fantastic rewards, but they're there. Also, the treasure trial is up, so you want to complete this because again, excellent rewards. I've got to do the last stage. I tried to do it yesterday, and I lost barely. I got to do a little bit of rearrangement on my team to actually beat it. But you can just see all these rewards. Again, SSR, weapon shards. So, making them available. And you can get some, you soldier. This is all choice stuff. As you can see, there's different things that you can choose. I just chose certain things that I was looking for in terms of that. So these are adjustable. But once you hit the chest, you have to hit the chest to get them. So what I do is I've been running through it. Okay, I did not focus on anything. I kept my main team in that I'm using, and that's what I'm fighting with. Okay, and that's where I've got to this last stage. This last stage is extremely difficult because this is an extremely good team. I'm not going to focus on a really good team. It's actually almost it's stunningly nearly identical to my team. Okay, instead of White Ichigo, in place of White Ichigo, I think they have Aizen. But other than that, it's pretty much my team, which is totally uncool because they have a lot more power than I do, which is really upsetting to me because it's going to be extremely upsetting if my own team prevents me from getting the chance because, but I've got a few more things to do and we'll show it. But yeah, it's very identical. It's got Sazzy in there. Dan guys, yeah. So yeah, it's making me extremely uncomfortable because I know how good that team is. Because the team, my team has everything in it. I have Ichigo V2 in there for the shield. I have full Ichigo in there for the Rage Steel, which makes him extremely tanky. And then I have Zazzy. That's my front line. Okay, so it's an excellent front line to protect attackers, which are White Ichigo, Dangai, and Tensei Zangetsu. So it's really making me uncomfortable because I know how hard that team is to beat, and I got a feeling because they're like they're close to like 1 million more, and I might not be able to get past them, and that's extremely upsetting. So I think they're at 500. I think they're at 500. So I think they're a little over 1 million. 1.2, 1.3 million, and I'm at 5 million, so it's like 7, yeah, so like 700,000 or something more. So it's totally uncool. But that's what they were. That's what the first one was. It was the same, okay. But the first one did not have that. They did not have very good enemy makeup teams. They really, I don't think they really went into planning it that much. This time they did. I've noticed that the teams are much tougher, and this last team is a really, really, really well built team. And focuses on, it's going to make it difficult to beat, and I might not be able to beat it. But I've got several days here, 5 days, so I'm hoping to try to get Dangai up a star, and that'll give me a little bit more damage. I think that might put me over the hump. So that's what I'm looking for at this point. So that's up. So remember, don't forget that. Season Pass is up. You should be coding in on 50. This is where you need to get to. You get 50, you'll get the 50 shards to build her. It's not necessary to continue on. You should, of course, if you have time, to get 60. But there's still, 8 days left, so you should be able to complete it. I find that if you log on every day, do all your dailies, you'll have just enough to complete 60. You'll complete 60 right on the last day of it. So, and that's what I've done on all of the ones that I've done so far. Other than that, nothing has changed. So we're just going to keep on humping through. But I did want to let everybody know that the World Championships is up, and I want everybody to know the Karakura ends today. So make sure you get in there and knock it out. I had some really good setups. I am starting to hit 19 most of the time. So I am extremely pleased with that. Right here I am. I did 19 again. So I'm getting 19 pretty regularly, 18 and 19, but 19 most of the time. That's an indication to me that my team is getting much better, because it's really, you see, this Tensei right here who got 22, he's like God level. I'm serious. The guy's doing like, you know, almost 300 million damage in squad boss. So I know that if he's getting 22 and I'm getting 19, I know that my team is improving, and that I'm not too far behind. I'm never going to catch him, because he's just overpowered with his team. But it's a good benchmark to set. You know, I know that if if I'm keeping my power and increasing and getting better, it's a way to level your field using the logs in squad boss and using the records here and the Karakura challenge. That's the way you want to, you know, that's what you want to do. It gives you very good, you know, look at that. Unfortunately, you can actually watch what he did, so you can see who the team compromises if you want to. So that's another way that you can choose a team based on what you've got. Okay, but basically you want to look a tank or two in the front. Okay, and then some damage attackers in the back. That's basically what you want to look at. Okay, support characters, of course, as needed. Full All Ichigo's a support character. He does Rage Heal. So, you know, but you know, I like Ichigo V2 because of the shield. It usually gives you the first 2 rounds with base attacks. You don't have to worry about it being broken. Zazie just comes back to life with more than half health, so he's just ridiculous to kill. He does a ton of damage on his DOT2. His rage is pretty nice. So that's what I picked them out and I use those as my team, and I haven't had any trouble as of yet. But yeah, the story mode is getting a lot tougher, so we'll have to see. But I'm keeping them up. We're into the quote Prism Blue, I believe is what they're calling it now. So out of the green into the Prism Blue level. So once you complete the latest story mode, you'll be able to start getting mats for that. So nothing's changed. New levels, 97. We're now able to get experience. So I'm moving in on 98. You will need to get to 98 to actually start applying the Prism Blue. If you take a look at the character here under the enhancements, as you can see, I'm maxed out on my green, and this is the blue. Prism Blue is what they're calling it. But to get this, you have to be at level 98. Okay, so you know you won't be able to start applying Prism Blue mats until you're at 98, and you will be able to obtain these, and should be able to start obtaining these in the next story mode, the next chapter. So we'll be doing a video on that here shortly. I was going to try to do it this weekend, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get there last weekend, but I didn't get to it. So I'm going to try to do it sometime during this week. But again, I'm not sure if I get to it. It all depends on how, as soon as I can get Dan Guy out, then that. And I've been focusing on that because I want to make sure that I do complete the treasure trial. And I'm going to start participating in the World Championships as well. So I might not have a lot of time left to actually start running the actual levels. But depending on how this goes, I might be able to do it in a few days. And we'll go through the elite stages, see how it goes. And then from the elite stages, and then we should unlock the story mode. And then we'll jump into story mode. I do want to go back and get those two sections in the previous chapter that I'll only 2-star. I do want to get 3-star on that last chapter. But we might have to do some, we're going to have to probably take care of some of the elite stages before we have enough power to actually take them back and get 3 stages. But that is everything. So get in there and knock that out. Okay, this will be up for a few more days, so there's no panic. But today's the last day to go ahead and get the coins that you need to purchase inside of the exchange pack. So my purchase is going to be, I'll go ahead and do it now since I've already run it for today. I was just going to max these out so I can get 3. So that's 15. Then I'll purchase these and just max these out. And that's 3. So I've got 18 shards. Okay, and that leaves 2 left over. And then we can come down here and I'll normally just max that out and take that. So that's all, you know, that's what I do. That's what my focus. My goal right now, extremely on focus, is to get to 140 so I can bring Dan Guy up to 5-star. Level up that skill for damage increase. That's going to increase my damage pretty immensely. I think this will, once I get into 5-star, I will be able to crack 100 million in squad boss. I'm at 98 right now. I did 90. I think I did 90, between 95 and 98 today. So definitely go that. I'm not sure. I might be able to get 20 in this, but I'm not sure. It's probably going to be a steady 19, close to 20, because it's between 19 and 20. There's a pretty big gap. So it's just difficult to get. I know that I'm not dying anymore. I used to have I would usually lose 1 or 2 people, but I noticed now that I don't think I lost anybody this week when I was doing it. I know it came close, but I think everybody survived. So the mats are definitely helping. So that's where we're at this point. But yeah, just want to give you a heads up on that. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll see that bell. If you click on the bell, it'll notify you each time I do drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the videos. That does help the channel immensely. So this is Kenra coming at you from the corner, signing out.